So now I have the rice paper sail and the puff here, and we're just ready to put them on the cake. And this cake that you're seeing right now is the wedding cake that I made using the rice paper puff and sail. And this is just an idea of how you could come up with different other techniques, not just that the flowers go along with for a wedding cake. You can come up with different styles, and this is one of them that you see now. And right here I have one single tier. It's just for me to show you how you could just use these elements on the cake when you can put these up onto single tiers or double tiers, or even when times that you need to put them on wedding cakes. Okay, so now to attach these on the cake, I have royal icing. And the royal icing, because the cake that I have is covered in fondant, and anything that you want to attach a dry medium onto fondant, and that is also dry, we need a wet glue, which should be in the form of a cream. Now if you're going to place the same sails and elements on a cream cake, like say a buttercream or even whipping cream or ganache, then you will use the same cream that is used to frost the cake in the same color. Now that this has to be specifically made, when you could just follow the recipe, it's a straightforward one to make royal icing, and color it to the color of the fondant that you have covered the cake with. And so I'm just going to pick them up and then put it on the cake. Now this is about the same, and if it is just exposed in the air, obviously it's going to get a little soft, but that doesn't matter. We just worried about the texture and how they look with the movement and all that. That will just go really well on a cake as a decorating element. Okay, so I'm just going to turn around and then just go on with my cake. I am also going to just check for the position of where exactly I'd like the sails to be. Let's just place these two first. Okay, and then I will just start with a rice paper puff next. Okay, so if this is going to be there, I just need to check where are the points where the sail is touching the cake. So these are these 2 points. So I could either do royal icing here, and if it needs more support using royal icing, then I'll add more. And that's a dummy, so it's like kind of too easy for it to get pushed at the back. I'm going to place the other one here. So I'm going to check all the raised uh, points here, and that's where I will need the royal icing. The royal icing would take time. You need to allow quite a bit of time. It's not going to be like instant. Now, in case you feel like the royal icing you just applied is not helping you touch the cake on the sides, and after placing, and you could just go in and then just squish out more royal icing, and once they all dry up, it will just get stable and stick in place. So the sail looks good now. So let me go ahead and then check which of the puff goes really well. And I could break the sail as I need to just be fit inside. I'll just do one here. So just a bit of royal icing here, so I know that this goes right inside. So I'll do the small piece there. It's going to have another small one here on the sides. I'll just do this one here. Just putting a little bit of pressure over there. I think that will be too much. In case if I would like, just have an overlap here, that will be good too, or something like this. And in case if I'm just going to add about one here, I could allow some time for the both of these sails to just stick and become stable. But now this needs to get attached to the sails here. It's not going to come in contact with the cake. So let me just check. Go apply the royal icing on the raised parts here. I'm just going to hold it here and see where exactly I just need to glue it. So I'm just going to check for the contact points. Now if there is excess royal icing from the sides, you could just scrape them out later. Just a damp brush could do, like wet your brush and then just brush it off from the outside to remove all the excess royal icing. Yeah, just do one more puff here. It could have been a lean and tall one. And something like this is nice. I'm just going to check. I'm going to stick that on this rice paper. Not going to put it too deep in because I'm just looking at some height. I don't want it to go all the way inside. So I'm just going to hold it up here. Okay, so I think this looks good. And if I had a 2-tier or a 3-tier, then I'll just go ahead and then see how I could just place these elements through all the 3 tiers. But like the one that I have already made in the pictures, you can see on a 3-tier cake how these kind of elements just make all the waves and the movements to have another version of the wedding cake that we could make. So here we have the rice paper puff and sail put on a cake, which you could use it to make even wedding cakes like how we've just seen. I will see you in the next lesson.